welcome to Fact Coders. This is Rohit. In this video, we are going to talk about an interesting topic and a different topic. So, before starting the video, let me give you some hints so that you are able to cope up. This language is considered to be the world's most oldest language to be originated in India and in the human civilization. Many have told that learning this language helps to improve the functionality of the brain. In 1980s, NASA scientists went on a discussion that this language is suitable for using in artificial intelligence and machine learning. From these hints itself, most of you might have known which language this video is going to be about, and some might be curious to know. So let's go to the video. Sanskrit is considered to be the world's oldest language, and many people consider it as the language of gods. Lord Brahma is considered to be created this language. He created the language and he taught the language to the saints and the priests. These saints and the priests came to the earth and spreaded the language. This is the way how Sanskrit has originated, many historians tell. Sanskrit has 36 consonant and 16 vowel, and the letter and the pronunciation has not been changed from the time of creation till now. Many people even tell that Sanskrit is the mother of all modern languages. Historians tell that it is true. The proof that they have produced is really interesting. Let's go through it. When a word is pronounced by different people, the sound of word changes. The same concept is applicable here. When a person pronounces a word, it changes person to person, and imagine how it will change drastically from continent to continent. I have a good example to explain you. In Sanskrit, matre means mother, which was converted to Greek, that means matter, and in English it is mother. So this clearly indicates that how matre pronunciation has been converted to matter in Greek and mother in English. The same concept is applicable. This is the proof that one side of historians have given. Another side of historians have given that a last two letter in a word is called as abranch in Sanskrit. The last two letter of the word is similar to all other languages. This clearly indicates that Sanskrit is mother of all modern languages. Many great leaders like Nehru has even stated that the greatest treasure and heritage India is having is Sanskrit. This is a matter of pride because many great leaders in the world are even appreciating the Sanskrit. Once when national language was a big problem in India, C.V. Raman told that he would prefer Sanskrit to be the national language of India because from Sanskrit all the North Indian and the South Indian languages have been come, and this brings a form of unity in them. So this is the statement that C.V. Raman has given. From this itself you might have come to know how Sanskrit is important, and Sanskrit helps us to learn how the past life was because all the manuscripts and all the documentation was done in Sanskrit, which clearly indicates that from those age itself Sanskrit was in existence. In Sanskrit there are two scripts. One is Brahmi script and another is Devanagari script. Let's go through it. Brahmi scripts are considered to be the earliest and the first writing style developed in India. All modern language are derived from this. But Devanagari script, it's a modified level of Brahmi script. Many consider that several North Indian languages and South Indian languages have been originated from Devanagari script. But the interesting point is Brahmi script is not present, but the language script that Brahmi developed is present, but in Devanagari script is found, and the language that Devanagari script developed is also found. This is a very interesting thing because the scripts are the initial point of the language development. Vedas. The Vedas and the Sanskrit origin is considered that it has come from end of Bronze Age and start of Iron Age. So many will be wondering what are these ages. So let's explain. The human civilization has been categorized into three ages. One is Stone Age, Bronze Age and Iron Age. Let's explain it. Stone Age. Uses of stones was maximum. You might have known that initial human civilization began with the use of stones. Like they used stones to every day-to-day activities. It lasted approximately for 3.4 million years till 3000 BC. Bronze Age. Use of bronze became very popular, and the estimation of the year span is considered as 3000 to 500 before Christ. Iron Age is considered as 500 before Christ till now. So these are the ages considered, and many people tell that the origin of Vedas has come before Bronze Age and the start of Iron Age. What are Vedas? They are collection of poems, slogans in Sanskrit. There are totally four types of Veda: Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajurveda, Adhurveda. I repeat again: Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajurveda, Adhurveda. So let's go through it. Rig Veda, collection of Sanskrit hymns. It has 10 books and 1028 hymns and 10,600 verses. It mainly discusses topics like cosmology, ritual, and origin of universe. Samaveda, it has totally 1549 verses, in which 75 verses are from Rig Veda. It mainly talks about spiritual knowledge needed for enlightenment of a person and the power of devotion. Yajurveda, it totally has 1975 mantras and in 40 chapters. It mainly tells how a person should worship God. Adharva Veda, it totally has 730 hymns, 6000 mantras in 20 books. It mainly deals with farmers' activity like how to protect a crop from lightning or drought, how to protect ourselves from disease. In many religions, Sanskrit plays as an important point, like Hindu. In Hinduism, most of the slogans or most of the stories have been incarnated in the form of Sanskrit. In Buddhism, Nevar Buddhism, I repeat again, Nevar Buddhism. It's a type of Buddhism practiced in Kathmandu region in Nepal. In this, Sanskrit is used in temple rituals. Tibetan Buddhism. The religious texts are found in Sanskrit. So this clearly indicates how important Sanskrit is for Buddhism. If we go to the next segment, Jains. In Jains, they worship three important books. One is Tattvartha Stotra, second is Bhakta Mara Stotra, third is Agams. I repeat again, Tattvartha Stotra, Bhakta Mara Stotra and Agam. So let's go through it. Tattvartha Stotra. Jain texts are composed in 2 to 5 AD. I repeat again, this origin is from 2 to 5 AD. Tattva means truth or reality, Artha means nature. This clearly indicates that the nature of reality, how the nature works in reality. It totally has 10 chapters. Second is Bhakta Mara Stotra. This was originated from 7 AD. Bhakta means devotee, Amara means immortal. This indicates how to become an immortal devotee. That means how we should worship God in proper form. Agams, they are texts based on Tirthankara. I repeat again, Tirthankara. Tirthankara means he is a Jain teacher who teaches Dharma to everyone. Many have told that Sanskrit improves the brain knowledge. So a paper produced by Scientific American Journal by Dr. James. This paper reveals that Sanskrit increases the capacity and sharpens it. So the documents and necessary detail that were provided are very interesting. So let's go through it. Dr. James, he is from University of Trento in Italy with Dr. Nath Chatterjee Singh of National Brain Research Center in Haryana. They chose actually 42 volunteers, in which 21 are Pandits from Vedic Pandit School and remaining 21 are from remaining college. They tested the brain structure of all 42 volunteers using MRI scanner. And in the brain structure, if we clearly notice gray matter, it is full of neuron cell. In gray matter actually consists of memory, emotion and the speech. White matter, they carry signals to gray matter. Because I am going to explain it properly so that you can understand how they submitted the documents. Hippocampus, I repeat again, hippocampus. It is a small part located at center of the brain. It generates memory associated with emotion. In hippocampus, the back part is considered to store and produce good memory and good emotion. We many have some good emotions and good memory. So this is produced by the back part of hippocampus. And cortex, it is considered to be the outer layer of brain. This is responsible for making tough decisions. And the output means the scanner revealed that the 21 volunteers and the Pandits difference was very high. They gave the statement that Pandits had grey matter denser and cortex thicker. This clearly tells that the decision making, the learning ability and the process of thinking is very high for those who learn and practice Sanskrit in day-to-day activities. Another activity, National Brain Research Center revealed that reading and learning Devanagari scripts helps in bifunctional of the both side of the brain. And this is very important because the bifunctional of the brain are very rare phenomena which takes place by reading certain script. It has revealed that Devanagari script has efficiency compared to Roman script which considers English. In the part of brain, if you see, left side of the brain deals more on facts, numbers, analytical thinking. Right side of the brain mainly deals with creativity, fantasy, philosophy, and thinking and other type of things. So the both functioning are very important. This is very rare. Many have revealed that Sanskrit can be used in computers. For example, in 1985, NASA scientist Rick Brinks presented a paper called Knowledge Representation in Sanskrit and Artificial Intelligence. This paper revealed that Sanskrit can be used in artificial intelligence and machine learning in those century. I repeat, in 1918 itself they got the idea that Sanskrit can be used. According to the paper, Sanskrit is a natural language. It can be used by computers with less number of words. So coding is very short and simple, but the research went for more than 2 decades. At last they concluded that in Sanskrit for a word there are many meaning compared to English. So it takes computer a long time for it to understand the true meaning of the code. So the time process consumed is very high. Secondly, what they told is in Sanskrit we need proper grammatical order, then only it will make proper sense to the computer. So developing a language is very difficult. This is the statement that NASA has given. And NASA even tells that Sanskrit is a great language and it is applicable for machine learning and artificial intelligence, but its application is very difficult. This is the statement that NASA has given. This clearly indicates how Sanskrit can be used in computers itself. World Sanskrit Conference. First Delhi International Sanskrit Conference was held in 1972. It was the first world conference. This happens in all the continents and it takes place once in 4 years. This is arranged by International Association of Sanskrit Studies. In this, membership is free for all. The 16th conference was held in Thailand, which was supported by Government of India and the Thailand government, in which 250 Sanskrit scholars attended it. Even the Princess of Thailand also attended it. The interesting fact is the Princess of Thailand has a master's degree in Sanskrit and she supports Sanskrit. World Sanskrit Book Fair. In 2011, World Sanskrit Book Fair was held in Bangalore, in which more than 1 lakh people have attended it. Mattur is a district in Karnataka where people communicate in Sanskrit till now. It's really interesting point and interesting thing because many people have thought that Sanskrit is on the verge of end, but like district like Mattur have given us a clear clarity that Sanskrit is still now spoken. World Sanskrit Day is celebrated on 3rd August. And if I tell you a point you won't believe, since 1974 in Doordarshan from 6:55 pm to 7 pm, they used to tell Sanskrit news daily. This is named as Varta. Till now it tells daily. It's very good and very innovative show. Newspaper side also if you see, Sudharma. It's a newspaper which prints in Sanskrit and it is a daily distributed newspaper. It was started in Mysore in 1970. In India, there are two newspapers which function in Sanskrit. One is Sudharma, another is Vishwasya Varthanam. I repeat again, Vishwasya Vrathanam. So these are the two Sanskrit newspapers which have functioned till now. Even in CBSE also, from class 5 to 8, Sanskrit is given as an optional language. In 9 and 10, Sanskrit is also given as optional language. What I want to tell clearly is even in schools and colleges also the importance of Sanskrit is given. Thank you viewers for watching. In this video you might have come to know many interesting facts about Sanskrit, and I would like to conclude by telling that Sanskrit acts as a global integration for India because this proves to the entire world how educated ancient India was. And I would like to tell that in this society we are focusing on many things. Few are necessity and few are not necessary. In that, I would like to add a new segment which is known as protecting the culture and heritage. We should be proud to follow the heritage and the culture which our ancestors have taught to it. If we follow, then only the next generation would come to know about it. So thank you guys. In next video, I will talk about an interesting topic like this. So until that, stay happy, stay safe. Thank you.